Episode 11. Papa of Echo Valley. The gentleman stopped right in front of Gomgom and slowly bent down to look into his face. "Oh, dear boy, how did you end up like this?" Behind his glasses, his eyes trembled faintly. "Papa? Papa! It really is you, isn't it? Please save Gomgom." Mio placed his front paws on Papa's arm and cried out desperately. But to Papa's human ears, it sounded only like a sorrowful meowing. Carefully, Papa lifted Gomgom into his arms. Step by step, he walked toward the house. Then he turned back and said gently, "You may come in too." Mio hesitated for a moment, but the mother goat softly nudged his back. "Go on, Mio." "Thank you, Auntie Goat. And you too, Mr. Skylark." After saying goodbye to his friends, Mio hurried after Papa and Gomgom and stepped inside the little cottage. Inside Papa's cottage, the air felt completely different from the world outside. The fireplace crackled warmly, and the sweet scent of wood filled the room. Curly wires crisscrossed the cottage like a spider's web, and on the shelves, small screens blinked with green lights. On the large computer by the window, thousands of letters poured down like a waterfall. All the lights and sounds blended together as if invisible thoughts were flowing and filling Papa's cottage from end to end. Papa gently laid Gomgom on the workbench and carefully opened his chest plate. Mio hopped up onto the workbench and sat by Gomgom's head. "Papa, Gomgom can stand up again, right? You can fix him, can't you?" Mio asked softly. But to Papa's ears, it was only the low, trembling cry of a kitten. Even so, Papa could feel the worry carried in that small sound. As he examined Gomgom, Papa answered in a gentle voice, "Do not worry, little guest. This one was built very strong. More than anything, I believe your heart and mine are protecting him." At Papa's kind words, Mio felt his heart grow a little lighter. On the workbench, beneath the soft glow of a small lamp, Papa's hands moved busily. He replaced Gomgom's broken spring with a new one, changed the rusted gears, and carefully oiled each part after wiping away the moisture. "Sweet Gomgom, you pushed yourself so hard, you didn't even notice your body breaking. Was it because of your little cat friend?" As he gently cleaned the scratches on Gomgom's worn body, Papa murmured, as if his heart ached for Gomgom. By the time morning light filled the room and the repairs were nearly complete, Papa opened a deep drawer and took out a small box. Inside the box rested a tiny golden sphere. From now on, the nanobots inside this golden sphere will act as tiny secret mechanics and guard your heart. Carefully, Papa placed the golden sphere beside Gomgom's heart gear. Then he reached for the winding key on Gomgom's back and began to turn it very slowly. The silent gears started to click into place, one by one, and at last, a strong, steady heartbeat echoed once more inside Gomgom's chest. The blue light in his eyes, dark until now, slowly lit up once more. "Gomgom!" Mio ran forward and threw his paws around Gomgom in a tight hug. Papa watched with warm eyes as the little cat meowed happily and rubbed his face against Gomgom's. With his warm, round hands, Gomgom gently stroked Mio's small back. "Don't cry, Mio. I'm all right now." Gomgom looked up and caught Papa's watchful gaze. "Papa, you saved me again. Thank you so much." "Is that little one Mio?" Papa asked. Gomgom nodded. "Yes, Papa, this is Mio. He is my precious friend." Papa smiled softly and greeted the little cat. "Hello, Mio." After the greeting, Papa opened his arms toward Gomgom. "Welcome back, Gomgom." Gomgom rushed into Papa's embrace and Papa held him tight. Later, Papa and Gomgom sat side by side at the desk, gazing at the blue sky outside. Near the fireplace, Mio curled up in a soft chair, purring softly as he drifted into a sweet sleep. "I have something I want to ask you, Papa," Gomgom said softly. "Tell me anything," Papa replied, looking at him with gentle eyes. "Back then, why did you let me run away?" Papa was quiet for a moment. Then he answered calmly, "Because inside you, I saw not cold knowledge, but a warm heart growing. You were simply you. And I could not let someone like you simply disappear." "Thank you," Gomgom said quietly. Papa studied him for a moment, and then asked, "How do you wish to live from now on?" Gomgom lowered his gaze, as if listening to the sound of the mechanical heart beating inside his chest. "Papa, I dream of going on adventures. And I want to be a precious friend." Papa let out a playful laugh. "Well, well, my Gomgom turns out to be quite the little dreamer." Gomgom met Papa's eyes and laughed too. The sound of their laughter filled the little cottage with warmth. The next morning, clear sunlight poured down and brightened Echo Valley. Mio and Gomgom prepared to leave and said goodbye to Papa. "What kind of adventure are you setting out on?" Papa asked, gently smoothing Gomgom's fur. "We're going to the land of cats to find Mio's mother. An adventure to find a mother. Now that is a truly wonderful thing." At that moment, Mio lifted his tail straight up and bowed politely to Papa. "Meow, meow." Papa watched him quietly and then asked Gomgom, "It seems little Mio has something he wishes to tell me." "Yes, Papa. Mio says he is truly thankful that you gave me life." For a moment, Papa said nothing. Then a soft smile touched his lips. "Mio, I am thankful too that you became Gomgom's friend." As if remembering something, Papa opened a small box on his desk and took out a tiny lamp. It was a small glass lantern, glowing gently like a firefly. "Gomgom, take this with you," Papa said, placing the cord around Gomgom's neck. "What is it?" "When you lose your way in the dark, this light will guide you forward." "Thank you." Papa's eyes grew slightly moist as he pulled Gomgom into a tight embrace. "I will always be here. Come back whenever you wish. Gomgom, I love you." "I love you too, Papa." After saying their farewells, Mio and Gomgom set off once more toward the land of cats. They began their new adventure with lively, eager steps.